All right, what's going on, SHIB Army? It's been a while, so this video is going to be a little bit longer probably than usual. A lot of updates here to give you on SHIB and what's going on. We're going to talk about price. We're going to talk about the Manny Pacquiao Foundation, the recent blog post that came out yesterday, and also some big whales accumulating Shiba Inu. But I want to start with the price of the token right now, just kind of give you guys my thoughts. There are some things here that I'm excited about. Obviously, still excited about SHIB long term, but there also are some things we have to talk about as somewhat of concerns, at least with price here in the short term. That's one of those areas that we want to talk about. Could be getting ready to provide us some good entry points, though, so we'll talk about that in this video as well. So all I ask, guys, hit that like button for us down below. Let's help push this thing out to new people. But right now, if we take a look at the price of Shiba Inu, we're down about 8.5% in the last month. We're sitting at the 9,529 level. It's been kind of slow sledding right now for a lot of altcoins. Shiba Inu right in there. In the last year, we're down about 16%. Not a lot brewing right now, and we're hoping that, you know, things really start to unfold on Shibarium, right? That is where we're really focused in on. And as you guys know, I'm not only excited about Shibarium and the various things that are going to come to that platform, but I really want to know and see what this metaverse is going to look like. I think the potential there to revive this community, reignite the excitement around SHIB. I think a lot of it lies with, obviously, things being built on Shibarium for greater good for sure. But real utility in my book really starts with, you know, in terms of making people that are already in the community passionate again. I think it comes back to metaverse and gaming. I think these areas are going to be big in this next bull run, especially the gaming side of things. A lot of potential there. It is good that, you know, SHIB has a nice working relationship with the Manny Pacquiao Foundation. You know, so just recently, Manny Pacquiao, the foundation Twitter account said, "Thank you, SHIB Token, for the amazing article in the second edition of SHIB. We are so excited about this partnership." And that just came out today. So great exposure, great partnership. Think it's really solid for SHIB. Now, speaking of the new SHIB magazine, the 10th edition came out yesterday. So a lot of people subscribing to that. I always read them, kind of get up to speed on the news. I think the big thing actually came out in Saitoshi's tweets yesterday, right around midday yesterday afternoon, talking about, you know, how annoying it is when you have to double check your wallet address when transacting. I know I've had to do that a ton, just making sure that the crypto that you're trying to send or receive is going to the right places. And he says these long, complex wallet addresses make no sense to the average user. I think this is a really good point, and it's time for something simpler. So SHIB has a solution for this, and as part of their partnership with a company called D3 Inc., which is an official identity service for top Web3 communities, they're introducing the SHIB name tokens. Think of it as a multi-chain, cross-platform username that'll make your Web3 journey way easier, way simpler, and overall just way better. So having your own kind of ID within the SHIB ecosystem, I think it's a great idea. One name token to replace all of your wallet addresses, making it easier to send and receive hundreds of different digital assets. No more complications, just SHIB. As Web3 continues to develop, Saitoshi says, you're going to continue to use your wallet to access many, many platforms, from dApps to games, DeFi to social media and beyond. Your name token will become your cross-platform username. You can let your creativity flow, names, places, gamer tags, etc. You can sign up for early access right now in his tweet, introducing SHIB names. That's the last tweet that he sent out yesterday in his thread. Thought that was a really cool idea, and it definitely fits into their overall narrative here of building a decentralized ecosystem. Right? But I think the other things I'm concerned about are these other big initiatives like the metaverse. I wouldn't say concerned, anxious about. I want to know more about what's happening with the metaverse. I want to know more what's happening on the gaming side of things, right? And obviously, I want those things to be ready for this next bull run. I want them to take full advantage of getting into the metaverse. I think metaverse was really early in this last cycle. A lot of people now have a chance to really tackle a lot of market share there. And, you know, if SHIB is legitimate legitimately trying to be a big player, they're trying to go from meme token to real utility project, this is a way they can do that, right? By getting into gaming and Metaverse, I think it's an unbelievable opportunity. And I feel like we're not hearing enough about that. Obviously, we're also still waiting on burns as well. So we'll go and take a look at that as well, along with taking a look at Shibarium scan. So daily transactions have trended down. That trend that you see is heading down from, upwards to, 7, 8 million daily transactions. We're still up there at 2.53 million transactions yesterday, which is still pretty solid, especially, 5 days ago, we actually dove all the way down to 1.16 million. So we are up a little bit. And total transactions nearing 300 million. We've got 1.3 plus million wallet addresses as well there. So all of that's pretty decent. The bone price has been down for a while. I do think it's still a solid entry point there at around 67 cents right now. But if we take a look at SHIB burns, right? Because I know a lot of people are concerned about this. They want to hear about this. So, and I do too. And I want more clarity here on this as well. Right now, we've got 1.4 million bone acquired. That's this number right there. That's equivalent to $938,000 that we're still looking to be burned. Now, there has been some manual burns to this point. We're expecting to get our burns to be completely automated at some point here this month. But what's going to happen to this overall number of bone that's already been accumulated? Theoretically, it needs to all be sent over to SHIB. That's what we're told, and then burned. How will that play out? We're still waiting for clarification on that. That's, again, something I want a little bit more insight into. Now, back to some other good news. So we'll end the video with some positives here. Hopefully you're getting some value because, listen, I want to give you guys all my thoughts, right? Good, bad, ugly, whatever it may be. I want to kind of encapsulate everything that I'm feeling at this moment and maybe make these videos less often, these SHIB videos less often, but when I do make them, this way they're kind of jam-packed with a lot of good insight and good intel. So if you guys are enjoying this style video, let me know in the comment section with a comment down there and a thumbs up. That would be great. So we've got Robinhood. Robinhood has accumulated over 230 billion Shiba Inu in the last 24 hours. So why are they doing that? Well, we're going to talk about that and some other whales as well accumulating. So this is a good sign. But Lola, obviously big into the marketing side of SHIB, just kind of a community member who put out a tweet yesterday showing that 36 trillion SHIB has been picked up by Robinhood. This is data coming from Arcam Intelligence. And they have 36.684 trillion SHIB, 231 billion added on that exchange recently. They're accumulating while, things are down right now. Now, Robinhood is one of the biggest holders of Shiba Inu simply because a lot of people hold their SHIB on Robinhood. That is something important to note. Robinhood's SHIB holding has now surged to 36.6 trillion as of today. And why are they accumulating? Well, Robinhood has a big vested interest in Shiba Inu doing well, which is good, right? And other whales also do. We know that SHIB is really propped up by a lot of the big whales, Binance being one of them, Robinhood being one. So other Shiba Inu related on-chain data also supports the narrative of more accumulation right now by the large holders of Shiba Inu. And this is a good sign because it's showing us that the whales and the big exchanges, they still believe in the longevity of Shiba Inu. According to data from Into the Block, SHIB's largest holders net flow has spiked 1,500%. The largest holders net flow metric demonstrates basically the position change in terms of whales with enormous SHIB holdings. So while the SHIB price has been pretty much fluctuating and really has been relatively low, here, basically, we came up in October from the, sevens, but, basically we've been in the nines for a while now, basically since December. All while, that's been relatively flat. We do have some whales accumulating, which is positive. Now, per data from Into the Block, we're also seeing, Shiba Inu's large holder inflow indicator up 181%. Whale activity index up 550%. And overall, Shiba Inu whales accumulated a whopping 1.44 trillion earlier today and throughout the day yesterday. So SHIB right now still ranked in the top 20 as well. We'll take a look quickly at that. We are ranked number 16 right now, still on the big board. Actually overtook ICP again. It's been a little while since that happened. ICP overtook SHIB for a little bit. But yeah, sitting at number 16 spot, sitting at a $5.6 billion market cap. Volume up a little bit today, over 109 million in volume today. That is ranked 58th around the industry. So hopefully you got some value here. Jam-packed information for you. A lot to get to, obviously, in this one. So you heard a lot there. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you.